I just can't learn my lesson. Don't take spikes onto this. You can't do it. Taking trials is the way that you lose. You don't need them. I could do it all without a single trial and I can win. I just really need to stop doing that. Well, we got this shitty version of Arcus, but everything else is pretty easy. Starter cards are okay. Conduit might be nice with Glacial Seal, but I could just take the Frostbite. And I think Frostbite just you always gotta take. Do that, I guess. Both of them, as all Awoken Relics artifacts are, super situational, but yeah, I need to not do this. I need to stop taking spikes. Just not necessary. Can't greed for it. Let's kill one of you. Do that. Maybe I should put on the front guy, I don't know. Boom. 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 I guess we'll just put this dude down. By the time this all comes around, it should be good. Get fucked. Titan's Gratitude it is. Sting, fuck yeah. At least get some value out of this artifact, guaranteed. Gotta go the Stygian route. Lodestone's been kind of disappointing lately. Siren at Sea is just always going to be good. Let's go Siren at Sea. Lodestone at 3 energy. It's good when it's good, but it isn't. It's not consistently good, I would say. Let's make her into a frontliner then. It looks like we'll hold out for an armor upgrade if we can. Let's get rid of a steward for now. Invasion's one you should be able to do, especially when you got a frontlining banner unit. Just gotta know which trials you can take and which ones you can't. So we'll do this so we can mitigate at least one of them. It sucks that we can't get any more, but it is what it is, I guess. Okay, let's do this. Let's do that. That. Because I don't have any other backline shooting things, so might as well get that while I do have a backline shooting thing. The Lace Sweeper. We'll just have to buff up the Siren so that it can pound these dick holes. Get fucked. And Kent doesn't necessarily like to see Ice Tornado. Another Sting. Razor Sharp Edge is pretty good. Sharpen. To meet the boss. Because I got the boss around the corner. I got these for heals. I got Glacial Seal and Tethys for like boss killing potential and decent frontliner. I believe I want Sting. Though Razor Sharp Edge is just so god tier. Even with the artifact, I think Razor Sharp Edge is the better card. It just shows a difference in power levels. Might as well go this way. Alright, well, we got our backliner. Faux show, we got our backliner. Don't want any of these. Multi-strike. Fuck yeah. I feel like the shield is the best, maybe. These are all good. I think the skull saves us the most higher health. We don't really need defense. Just need to kill some of those stupid tanks when they get like double gilded wing on the same floor and shit like that. Well, no sense going in at the bottom. It does suck to take this hit. Oh, you know what though? It's actually fine because we have a spear. And might as well do that, I think. Put this girly down. Do that. Do that. As well just incant on the floor as much as we can. Boom. 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 Let's do that. Do that. Do that. I do really want to see the armor upgrade. I think I would take that over 25 health, because as you can see it's actually hard to keep up her health with these incants, because I'm probably not, who knows if I'll get like regen. I have 2 heals and stuff, but it's not like a whole lot. We'll do that though, because that's a huge energy buff. Oops, should have started with that. Oh well. He was dead before I even played spells anyway. But you always want to practice doing like the efficient things. I don't necessarily need quickness here. Like spreading spores would actually maybe be a better out here. It would probably, yeah, we'll just do spreading spores. Guard would be a good frontliner too, but we don't need any more units at this point. So the question becomes, what do we do now? I think I'll take draw. I'll take pip if I need it. I don't need to really play around getting pip screwed on any particular floor, because I can really make any particular floor work. Against Diligent, you typically want the bottom floor so you can kill the purifiers early. But that's really all that goes on there. Don't know if I need the store at the moment. It would be nice for the spreading spores. We have a merchant coming up, but probably want to do this Hell Vent and Herzl Horde. Though this merchant of magic's probably happening. And there's a steel and then another magic. What would a Hell Vent? Petrified Skull, maybe? I don't have a great Hellvent target, and I do have things that do need to get upgraded, so I will just go this route. Double stack. That's probably worth it. And we'll just make it cheaper. That's pretty good. make one of these. Take advantage of their attuned. So that was a really good shot. Super efficient use of the gold. Now, I could probably do spell weakness. Just because right now my AoE isn't great, and that guarantees I'm killing those purifiers if I go at the bottom. I should be able to deal with this. These guys, if we set up at the bottom, they're not doing that much damage, and we'll be getting spell weakness on them that we can finish them off at the top. That is, of course, if we don't get pip-fucked, which we did get pip-fucked. So they'll be doing 11 damage, and we're just going to have to deal with it. I do need this iron as part of this, so that just sort of needs to happen. Do that, and that. Well then, we do want that gold. We do want to save ourselves some damage if we can. Sucks that that's the turn we drew the attuned one on. But here's what it is, I guess. Okay, they're all dying, so we might as well do that. And I can do this down here, actually. Actually, I don't know. I think it makes sense still. Helps a little bit. Just do this. It's a lot we're dealing with here. I might just have to use this. Yep, I guess we're using this. That sucks. But I have to. Just need to play things out here, I guess. We'll do that though. Okay, we can do this once, and then might as well do it twice. It's probably better than the spreading spores, it looks like. Yeah. Two times gratitudes for discard, though Frenzied Swarm would be pretty good too. Frenzied Swarm is probably the best. Adapted Muta is pretty good, so isn't Snare. We have a pretty tough time playing out a lot of our energy as it is, especially with these spreading spores. I think I'm taking Snare. 3 incants is what we need at the moment. I suppose I still go this route. But what I hell at? I just don't have like hugely great Hellvent targets. And I do need some stuff removed. And I still have a lot of upgrades I'd like to put in. So this definitely goes here. Now we got both of them hitting pretty hard. Permafrost, probably nothing worth permafrosting. This would be a run I'd love to have the 3 upgraded on the spell slots. Maybe that. holdover. Huh. As weird as this is, I'm thinking this. Because right now that's the only one that would allow me to kill Purifier. Which is... I don't know. Probably worth it. I can also just hold over and snare. I'll hold over and snare, why not? Then I get it free. That's a draw upgrade basically, and a free incant each turn. Upgrade a spell with magic power. At this point, maybe these restoration detonations might like to see it, but yeah, why not just give it to another Titan's Gratitude? I think maybe these root seeds would like to be free. Yeah. $150 for Mark, yeah. This is lame. How imperative is it that I get Nameless down? Pretty damn imperative, right? Yeah, I'll just take 6 damage, whatever. Get this going. Oh, actually, I forgot to give spikes. Perfect. Well, she's dead. That's not cool. But we'll probably still be fine. As long as I can get to the other spreading spores in time. Alternatively, these work too. We don't have any sweepers, might as well do that. Get the maximum draw, I guess. Finally get to this. Get that going. Save some health. Oops. We can put this down, that would be good. I think here. Should I go for the maximum incant? Or are these gonna be good? Just doing 25 damage. My regen's only at 5. Probably save myself more by just incanting. So we do that, that, that. He'll get 25 off on us, but then we'll beat him otherwise. That was about the worst I've ever had that Mark of Innovation go. But still, it turned out fine. Urchin Spines, yeah, let's take a free incant. That's pretty good. Oh, Preserve Thorns, obviously. Now we get some serious artifact synergy. I'm probably good on spell upgrades. Making this 0 would be nice. But I need some pyre health, and it would be nice to finalize these upgrades. Perfect. That would be huge for our frontliner. Then that's probably fine. And we'll just do some purging. Purge you. Let's do another purge. Purge a lance. Glacial Seal is probably not going to get used this run, other than weird things like that last run, or that last fight, where I mess up and lose a Nameless Siren. You could argue I didn't mess up though, like you could argue that was the only line of play that worked. Oh, it sucks. They're gonna have two, but I think this is like the only thing that works. Do want to definitely do that. And I'll just do this. We'll have to stack as much regen as possible to be able to take on a 1900 health Mr. Balanced here. These guys can gain all the armor they want. And I'll show you why. Boom. Do that. That. Fuck you, dude. I hate Arcus. So fucking balanced. I can't add to all of those. We're just gonna have to let him through, I think, unfortunately. Like, I literally don't have... I guess I could do this. He'll still get through, but at least he's like not gonna get too many hits on now. Yeah, I'm not gonna... I need to dedicate just all of this shit over here. I need to incant as much as possible if I'm gonna beat Arcus. Well, we got him. Yeah, the thing about Arcus is just so many stats to get through that, yeah, that's what you gotta do. That really wasn't too bad of a fight. Unleash the Wildwood is a free incant. Siren Song, it's possible I set up, not against this, I'm not setting up at the top. Guess of the Guard. And against Seraph the Diligent, probably not. Unleash the Wildwood works. So, we have a lot of card draw. Not necessarily a lot of energy. I think we go energy. It's too hard to play these Spreading Spores unawkwardly with 3 energy. So, and they're pretty central to our game plan. So we have every unit upgrade, but it is a free artifact versus a paid one, so it's basically this versus that, because I could... Power health and gold's probably on par. Let's just do this, I guess. I can do a removal here. Oh, that's pretty good. They're both pretty good. I want extra card draw or extra health. Let's do extra health. Now I have more leeway in how I can play things. Yeah, let's probably just remove the Glacial Seal. It really has no purpose. And might as well go Frostbite. Oh, Heaven's Seal. Let's So I'll have spell. I just don't have any super heavy hitting cards. Titan's Gratitude's it. That's not going to kill a Gilded Wing. We're just not going to do it. It's not worth the fire health that it's going to end up costing us to do this. We can set up second floor, I think. Do this just to start getting him like into the field. So, like right here, I couldn't do this because he would just gain all his health back. I'm gonna do that just so he doesn't shuffle a Dazed in. Or doesn't shuffle it, whatever it is. Whatever you call it. Might as well do that. A little low on health on the frontliner. Of course. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Boom. Biatch. The other artifact would have allowed us to draw a little bit more there, but I think it's fine. We're getting decent amounts of whatever you call it back. I guess I don't have that many consumable cards, huh? Is there anything I can consume here? Really not. Maybe I should have thought about that a little more. I just assumed I had consumable cards, but I guess I don't. Merchant of Magic is probably the route we go here. In light of that, Ice Storm could work. Could always take another Ensnare. It's not the worst thing in the world. If anything, it's, you know, fodder for when I inevitably mess up with my, whatever you call it, my consumption of these spells. Don't even have enough gold for any. They're so trash. Those are actually all so bad though. Literally do nothing for me. Horrible artifacts. No sense removing consume. Plus 10 damage here makes a lot of sense. And cheaper this makes sense. And then re-roll. More magic power. Where do we want it? Here? Sure. Cheap. Where do we want it? Here? Sure. And what do we want to Hellvent? Preserve Thorns. Sure do. Actually, I probably want to do Spreading Spores if I'm being honest, because, yeah, I don't know. To beat Seraphim might need it. To the bottom we go. Am I going to be able to survive this? Should be able to. Got a little worried for a second. Literally 5 short, huh? No, that's some shit. At least we know we're getting the banner unit here. What do I want to consume one of these, most likely. Let's root to you, do that to you, do this. Oh, I guess that was not the held over one. Yeah, that's what we're consuming. We're definitely playing this. We're of course playing that. We're of course playing this. And why not this? This is probably worth consuming. We should get this into the pool, I think. Take the guy that has more health. And do that so he dies. That seems good. Get rid of this bull crap. Do this before it gets lost. I'm gonna do that just for the hell of it. Final wave. What the fuck? Barely beating it. Jesus. Not as much leeway as I thought we'd have. Though he would have had so much spell weakness and frostbite, it's actually not as close as it seems there. We could have hit him with like Titan's Gratitude, and that would have done a pretty good amount of damage, close to 1,000 I think. And then he'd have like hundreds of frostbite stacked for 2 more floors, and I'd have enough pyre health to even survive a few more, so actually it wasn't too close, so yeah.